Anton Scoro, BJPin.com, Scott, Young Guns, Jorgensen. Man, you're out here at the UFC Fan Expo, living life, loving life. How much do you enjoy being out here interacting with fans and being a part of this?
Man, that Fan Expo is a blast, especially, with the events that they got going. Like this time I got to do a super match with Dodson, and so, and then I got guys down here for the MMA draft, and then we got some kids in here for little kids doing the Grapplers Quest tournament. So I get to coach, I get to hang out, I get to go watch my guys do the draft stuff, and so it's been a blast. I always have fun out here. So.
Well, and for guys that don't know, I mean, you run a gym out of Boise, Idaho, Combat Fitness. Got some phenomenal guys up there working with you, like Jesse Brock. I always love to bring up Jesse, but you also have some amateur guys too. I mean, talk to me a little bit about the coaching side of things for you, while you're also still a professional fighter.
Coaching comes easy. Usually I'll just put the guy. If I got to work on something, these amateurs got to work on something. And so what I do when I'm coaching, if I want to work on something or I've got things I'm doing, I put them through my same workout. I just talk them through it and then I get doing my work. So, I like coaching. It helps reinforce a lot of what I think need to be, key points to fighting. So, I get a chance to explain all that to them and teach them, and it reinforces my stuff. And then at the same time, I might learn something while I'm doing it. Like, oh, well, that's why I'm doing that, for that reason. So it's good.
Well, man, I know you outside of here, so I've got to ask. You also are a dad, full-time dad, and I've never really talked too much about it. But what about your boy, man? I know he competes, he does his thing, wrestling and stuff. Do you opposed, or you for him wanting to be a fighter if he wants to be?
Oh, I'm totally for it. I love this sport. I think it offers a lot of great things. You could travel the world. You could see some cool stuff. He wrestles right now. He also trains in jiu-jitsu and a little bit of Muay Thai. And so, he took third at state wrestling this year. It was his first real season of, competing and everything. We hit tournaments every week. You train for 3 months at Suple's, one of the best clubs in the United States. And so he put in the work, ended up third in state, but now he's back to training some MMA. We just, he for the first time ever sparred last weekend with one of our guys that's here doing Grapplers Quest, a little 8-9-year-old kid out of that moved here from Japan, or that moved to Boise from Japan, and so now he thinks he's like 19 and ready to get into the UFC. So he takes it a lot more serious now, though. Ever since he did that, he's been hitting class, and these guys work together, so it's awesome.
All right, man, so you're coming off of a loss to Uriah Faber, good friend of yours. Dude, when I heard that was the fight, I was like, no way, man. These guys have been, buddies for a while. You guys have trained together. How was it stepping in there and fighting a guy that, you're friends with?
It didn't matter. I mean, we do it in practice. What people don't understand, we go into practice, we spar. And you spar who? You don't just go find random people. You spar your friends. You spar training partners that you see all the time, you talk to, hang out with. In sparring, you knock guys down, you cut each other, you hurt each other, you might knock each other out, you might injure each other, and it happens. So when, and growing up wrestling, we competed against, buddies all our lives. So when they called, it was like, okay, I guess, let's do it. We talked, even fight week, it was weird. I didn't know how it was going to be, being MMA and we're going to fight. I didn't know if he was going to be hostile. I knew I wasn't. I didn't care. I've done it, 1,000 times over. So when we got here, we actually went to go meet. I went to go meet a sponsor that was sponsored Patino's, and I went to go meet them. Uriah showed up. We hung out, ate dinner, relaxed, chilled. Then I got a phone call later that day. Tommy, his assistant, had a bunch of extra product from Pepsi. Hey, do you need some water or whatever? I'm like, oh yeah. So they gave me that, and hanging out at weigh-ins, bullshitting, and then we went out there and fought. And then went and had our after party together.
All right, Scott. So currently, right now, 135 is kind of up in there. We've got two champs. Things are just kind of it's a wash right now. A lot of open room for you guys to move around. What's next for you, man? I mean, who would you like to come back and fight if you had the chance to play Joe Silva and be matchmaker?
You know what? Everyone always asks me that, and I literally don't care. As long as it's a top 5 opponent, top 10, somewhere in there, it's a big fight. I don't care. I've fought a lot. I mean, I don't even know how many fights I've had under Zuffa anymore. I think it's 15 or something like that. And so, I fought literally a lot of almost every guy at our weight. So as long as they're top 10 opponent, I don't care.
Oh yeah. All right, Scott. So before I let you go, I want to give you a chance to plug your Twitter. Tell everybody, sponsor-wise, who to listen to, who to follow, and go ahead and plug the gym too, man. Because Boise, Idaho, this dude's putting y'all on the map along with a lot of other guys. So love Boise MMA. Go ahead and tell everybody where they can come down and train with you.
Yeah. I own Combat Fitness down in Boise, Idaho. If you're ever in the area, you want to come train, whatever, come by, say hi, whatever. That's where everyone can send my fan mail. But if you want to follow me or ask me questions, whatever, I have fun on Twitter. So it's twitter.com/Scott Jorgensen. So check it out.
Awesome, guys. Check it out. BJPin.com. Anton Skoro, Young Guns. We're out.